Hey everyone, I hope you enjoy this video and hopefully you learn something from it. Hopefully it helps you make a decision. But this is strictly my opinion. I'm not trying to bash the truck or praise the truck. It's just what the feedback I'm getting from driving the truck. Okay, so if you're a Ford guy, I'm not bashing you. I'm Dodge guy. There's a lot to say about that, right? Chevy guys, whatever. I just thought I'd do a video, first impressions. There's not a lot of these trucks out there right now, and just a real raw type person versus someone that you may feel is reading from a script, or is bought or something like that. So that's just my impressions of the truck. So hopefully it helps. Enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome to Throttle Out Motorsports, where we do it all on this channel. And today, special treat, I am doing a review or a first impression of the new Ford F250 6.7 Powerstroke. My first impression, nice riding vehicle. So we got 369 miles on this truck now. This is my buddy Tom's wife's truck. And it is, forgot what package it is, but 10-speed torque shift transmission, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque with this bad boy, and you can feel it. That comes in at 1,600 RPMs, 475 horsepower at 2,600 RPMs. The 10-speed transmission, I mean, it's smooth. It's a nice riding truck right now. So I mean, the seats are comfortable. I threw on the heated seat feature, and no lie, no BS, I'm talking within a minute, my butt and back were warm. So come wintertime, we're in Michigan, so that feature will be getting used for sure. Like right now, I just turned it on. It's hot right now. So I mean, it's less than a minute. That sucker's, I've never felt heated seats get that warm that fast ever before. I don't know if it's because of the cloth. Most of the time heated seats in the past came with leather only, so that material alone is colder to warm up and whatnot. So man, what else? So I might be a bit biased. I'm a Ram guy. I'm a business owner. I own multiple Dodge trucks. Older second gens for work. I got a fourth gen, a 13 Ram Cummins deleted, which, hey, it is what it is. I speak the truth. Transmission's shot, okay? So 5th and 6th gear, gone, just gone. So got a Suncoast transmission kit for that, and so waiting to get that rebuilt. Got a Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi. I'm getting window tint installed currently, so just picked this up actually. Got window tint installed on this, but figured I'd take this. Gas mileage wise, or fuel mileage I should say, in this, you can see that we're getting 17.5 miles to the gallon, and that's on the stock size tires, so that should be, I would say, pretty accurate. This is Mrs. Claire's second Ford F250. The first F250 she had, I believe it was a 18 I don't really remember, 18, somewhere in there. It was real similar to this, but don't think it had the torque number that this truck does. And I drove that truck because my truck was down. I hauled a 24-foot enclosed trailer with that, and the mileage was off on that, but that was showing 11. But that was also lifted with 35-inch tires. Granted, these tires are 32, 33-inch tires, like little baloney skins, and I'll get an exterior view shortly when I get to my destination. But the first impression, this is a smooth riding truck. It's comfortable to sit in. I'm little. It does feel like a cockpit in here. Just the armrest seems tall. I mean, it is a seat, right? So this is a 6-person truck. They have a litter of kids, so 4 kids, 2 adults, you need a 6-person vehicle. And we're into off-roading and camping, so trucks are needed in both of our families. So this, just because it's a seat, I don't know, my Ram isn't as tall. The doors, you know, in Fords they got this. Just seems like this is higher than my truck. But I'm also little, 5'6", 150 pounds. I'm a little guy, so I'm sitting down into this thing. I mean, it's a quiet interior. I'll have to get the my decibel reader out. But turned up the radio. Radio sounds pretty crisp. I mean, it's 2022. It's not 95
in 10
anymore.
miles, turn left onto East Church Avenue.
And we're going to get a trailer, so that's going to be the second part of this, is how it hauls a 30-foot or a 28-foot open trailer. I do have the exhaust brake on just to see how it compares to the Cummins exhaust brake, except my truck, my 13 Ram, is deleted, and that exhaust brake on that, driving without a trailer, I don't use my brakes often. That works really well. This one seems to work better than her other vehicle, and this is 100% stock. I mean, you can see the miles, 374. So nice truck so far. Back. Oh, wow. I know I'm gonna screw this up, but it's got this called a panoramic roof. I think that's what it is. I don't know, this fancy thing. Stops halfway, hit it again, goes all the way. Really brightens it up in here. I mean, it's pretty nice, I guess, in a way. The decibel level in here, without me talking, this is just a stupid app I downloaded, but so that's nice. Alright, so doing some braking, it feels like the brake pedal almost has like a spring pushing back out on it. Now granted, the truck stops, but it does feel, and it's hard to say because I have drilled and slotted brakes on my 13 Ram, but even before that, and then I have a 14 Ram 1500, that it just seems like it's got better clamping. This one, it is stop. I'm not slamming on the brakes or nothing, but it just, that was my impression. It just felt like there was more resistance, like there's almost a spring that first inch. I don't know, it's a different feel. I mean, the truck's gonna stop, it's gonna stop itself, it's going to stop a trailer. But I can't speak for the Chevy. I did drive a couple of buddies' Duramaxes, and I don't have no memory of how they feel. We weren't also making we're making a video on those trucks, but this one, the brake, I don't know if that's a make or break deal for you, but the just seems like there's more resistance than braking. But throttle response on the other hand, from a takeoff, driving, whatever, you push the pedal, it's moving. There's no delay. It's you press the pedal, it goes. The truck is definitely moving. So the radio plays well. It's nice and crisp. It's hard for me because the Ram 1500 that I'm driving, that has the factory, I forget what it is. It's got Alpine, so it's got, I believe, the 8 or 9 speaker kit, and then with the subwoofer. In my 13 Ram, I have an aftermarket 10-inch subwoofer, so I can't really compare that, the Uconnect, to whatever the Ford infotainment center is. But Tom did give me permission to do a little poll. And that's with the exhaust brake slowing down as well. So for me, not being a Ford guy, I like the power. I mean, I don't know what Ram is. I know they're 1,000 foot-pounds of torque as well. The only bad thing is this is F250. The only way you can get the high output Cummins with that 1,000 foot-pounds of torque is if you get the 1 ton. So even the new Cummins, it comes with the 6.7 standard, I guess you would call it, with like 870 foot-pounds of torque, 370 horsepower. So you know, that's a plus. If you want all the power in an F250 and you don't want the 1 ton, this is a good option for you. I'm just feeding you all the info. I'm on a 55 mile an hour back country road. Caught myself doing 65, didn't even know it. So it's a quiet interior, the engine's quiet, it's a smooth riding truck. So I had to put cruise on because I could see myself getting in trouble with this truck. Now granted, with all my personal vehicles, they are not stock, to where I can hear exactly how fast I'm going, basically off the engine noise. So alright, so just picked up our trailer that we are gonna do a little customizing for our razors. You might be able to see the little flag back there in the mirror. Anyways, one thing I noticed when I put this in reverse, I was backing up to the trailer, I got one of those big pintle hitches on the back, and it was the reverse was just alarming. So I don't know if the sensors were picking that up, that big hitch. To me, it was kind of annoying. It was a consistent alarm that was on. It wasn't beeping, it was just a buzz. And so I didn't get that. The camera worked fairly well, but now we got this. It's a light trailer. It's a 28 foot or a 30-foot camper that was. It's basically just a bare frame right now. So I mean, this truck, the only way you're gonna know it's back there is because it's bouncing. Literally because it's bouncing around. It's so light. So well, let's we'll see if the average mile per gallon changes. Right now we're at 17.6. So we'll see if that changes. But and one thing I noticed with this truck, my 13 Ram, when it was stock before I got it deleted, if you turned on the exhaust brake, which is right there, different on the Ram obviously, but when you turn that on the Ram and shut it off when it was stock and you restarted it, you'd have to hit that button again. So I turned that exhaust brake on the way here. Ooh, same with the heated seats. So the heated seat I had on, I did not turn that back on. So the heated seat automatically kicked on, and so did the exhaust brake. So that's kind of good to know. Because like I said, after my truck only did that after I got it tuned and programmed for the exhaust brake. So it's kind of a neat feature, I guess, for all the towing guys. Hey, here's a little snippet. Just figured out that most vehicles, when you undo your seatbelt, I'm just pounding some Doritos and some French onion right now. But I had to get my phone out and I unbuckled. You can see I unbuckled. No indicator light, no dinging, which is very odd in a 2022. I don't usually drive with my seatbelt off ever. It's just a habit I'm always in, but I need to undo it real quick. And I know people that do drive it with them off, and the buzzing annoys the heck out of me. Here's another thing. I was just doing 70. I am pulling a trailer. This truck, you don't know you're going as fast as you're going. I will say that this truck is, I don't know. I'm not used to driving new vehicles, let alone just this truck. You just want to just keep going faster. I don't know if it's because it's sealed up and you don't get the wind noise like in my 95 Dodge I have. So you know how fast you're going by the amount of wind noise going through your door seals. But I'm basically doing 70 again, and it's only 55 through here. It's almost, I guess I'd compare it to, let's say, a Cafe Cruiser or a crotch rocket, right? It's not meant to do 25. This truck just feels like it just could keep going. Like it should cruise at 80. But yeah, all right. The outside walk around is coming through. I'm gonna get back to pounding my Doritos here. I got another 40 minutes before I make it back to my location. As far as pulling this trailer, you can kind of see, maybe not. I'm still getting 17.7 miles to the gallon. That probably could have been better if I was actually doing 55. So I just gave it, and this truck just is effortless on acceleration. Just no problem. 10th gear, you might as well say 78 miles an hour, 1800 RPM. So nice riding truck. All right, so now we're on a bumpy back country road, and a lot of feedback. Of course, we get smoother road, but a lot of feedback in the steering wheel here. I mean, there's a lot of jarring and whatnot. I mean, you definitely know you're on a bumpy road. For the most part, it's still a smooth truck, but yeah, how do I want to say it? When the road is smooth, it's smooth. When it's rough, it seems like it's I I don't know, it seems like the suspension gets real choppy. I don't know what specific word or anything to say, but when it was a bumpy road, like, dude, you definitely knew, you could almost feel, not that it was anything remotely close to the death wobble, but you can see how that would come into play. I will do a acceleration here so you can see the RPMs. I mean, when these new 6 speeds, and then you hear some cars have 7 speeds, and you know, now my personal truck has got an 8 speed. You almost think, like, when's it gonna end, right? Semis have 13, you know, plus gears, and except it is super nice. The truck is always in a power band. It's always right where it needs to be. I even noticed this with my Ram 1500. Like, I've owned multiple vehicles. I got a 1st gen, 2nd gen, I've had 3rd gen, I now have 2 4th gens. It is the 8 speed in the 4th gen 1500 that I have. I was thinking about where I was going. You can tell a major difference between the 4-speed and the 2nd gen and the 8-speed. It's right where it needs to be all the time. And this 10-speed and this Ford is awesome. I mean, it's good. I mean, they haven't pulled nothing real heavy with it. I mean, it has 491 miles now. I want to say I put more miles on today by myself than both of the owners of this truck did while they owned it. So, which is fine for me. I mean, I don't care. I'll take it. But we are getting to our destination. Saved by the phone. So here it is, the 2022 F250 with that powerhouse right there. XLT model. Front windows just got tinted today. Nice and quiet. This does have the backup camera, which was nice when I went to hook up to this heavy unit that we just picked up. There's the roof. And there is kids, so you got your storage here. This folds down and this will lay flat. Can't do that with the stuff we have. Charging port, cup holders. And again, I'm not a Ford guy, so I don't know what is different on this one. Okay, so this doesn't move. You gotta pull this, I take it. Other than that, that locks up. Doesn't go down, doesn't move. Pull that up. There you go. Good storage in all the doors. Little cubby. I'm sure on your like tradesman or your base model that would just be a pocket, but charging ports, more down there. You got a little something right there. Obviously that flips up. Oh, it does have a shoulder there, and little compartment down there. But the seats are comfortable. When I was driving, I tried to adjust the back, and I'm used to the backs being right here where I kind of had to find it. my dinner on the way home, I had to find it back here. So, but the bolstering, the seats, all real comfortable. And like I said, I showed you the heated seats worked quick. All right, let's see. And that just looks like a nightmare to work on. But that's the powerhouse right there. The one thing I do like about Fords is this right here. That is super convenient, super nice. Let me check out these mirrors. Let's see if I do this. There's a button right here. They extend out both sides. Bring it in, bring it out. And I think they fold right here if you hit this button. So that's convenient. Then your obvious window controls. Let's see what this does. I don't know what that does. That light right there. Yep. So I wonder if you can do that while it's driving. You put it in drive. Let's see, is white. The light stays on while it's in drive. So, other than that, pretty nice truck. I will say, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something from it. And, I mean, I'm still not gonna buy one. I'm still gonna buy a Ram. But, all in all, I'd say this is a really good truck. Thanks for watching.